Has begun. We're at the beginning of the end of all things, or at least this thing. The beginning of this is going to be a lot of planning, probably. We are going to try to do all 4 darkest dungeons. The only thing that's going to stop us from doing that, obviously, we lose, we die, or if like Wolf spawns, stuff like that, we'll end up having to do that as well. Let's go on, Rogue Gab, welcome in. But all we have left is the 4 darkest dungeons. We've done everything, every boss, every side boss, everything aside from Wolf, who's still not spawned. I got a bad feeling he's going to spawn while we're doing the dungeons, which I really don't want.
Festive.
Oh, it's not telling me who's feeling festive. No idea who's feeling festive. Congratulations, though. Let me refresh that just so. Oh, it's Misfortune. All right. Misfortune feeling festive. There we go. Let's refresh now. So we are going to start out by planning the 4 darkest dungeons, and I'm going to do that by putting numbers in front of the people that are going to each one. So the 2 most important ones are going to be Darkest Dungeon 2 and Darkest Dungeon 4. 2 is going to be really weird without a Houndmaster or a Man-at-Arms, so we are going to have to use a an Antiquarian setup, and we probably want to use our I've been thinking about it. I really thought about going to Darkest Dungeon 2 without the torch trinkets and just stacking dodge. Here's the problem. I can get us up to like 90% dodge and the Antiquarian to 95% dodge. However, that means the bosses will have 5 to 10% chance to hit. That's not a lot, right? But the problem is the eye move. If it hits, it gives like 40 stress baseline. We're on Blood Moon, whatever, so it'd give a little bit more. Let's say it gives 45 stress, something like that. So if any of those bosses get through our dodge, we're going to take the 45 stress. So I'm probably going to have to take the torch trinkets just to be safe, which I don't want to do. And that's going to open us up to get hit by mobs throughout. So the first dungeon I'm going to think about, what's the eye move? Oh my god. Revelation. So in Darkest Dungeon 2, the mini bosses have a move called Revelation, and the gimmick behind Revelation is that it does massive stress. Mainly it does damage as well, but massive stress to anyone that's not doesn't have one of the torch trinkets equipped. So but you only get 3 of them, and so the gimmick is that you put the 3 torches on people, and then the 1 person you don't have a torch on, you have someone guard them during that fight. I kind of want to try out the dodge thing, but if it doesn't work, we are screwed. Like if 2 of those hits get through, we're probably afflicted, and there's 4 of those bosses to fight in that dungeon. So anyway, let's start thinking about teams. Let's go ahead and develop our Darkest Dungeon 3 team. Darkest Dungeon 3 will be the easiest, or it should be. It usually is. Might be a little bit different this time. The main thing we need to do in Darkest Dungeon 3 is to try to make it so that our frontline Hellion is able to kill the Stalk every single turn on a single attack, if we can. So we want to take Hellion that has a Risk Taker and a damage quirk, and then we want to take probably an accuracy trinket and a damage trinket. That's our goal. So let's take a look at our Hellions. So like this one is not really what we want in Darkest Dungeon 3. Luminous, Natural Swing, amazing. They'll probably go into 2 or 4. You'd like to see me try it, it feels doomed. I know, I really want to, but I feel like it's a bad idea. Like even getting to the, so we can get our Antiquarian to 95% dodge, no problem. The other 3, well, the problem is the Vestal. The Vestal we'll only get to like 80% dodge, right? So if they use Revelation on the Vestal a couple times, she's screwed. I could take the torch on just the Vestal, and then take like Shieldbreaker Hellion in the front with lots of dodge, because they have a lot of baseline dodge. It's still a little bit risky. It's a little less risky than going full out, but yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it, but we got a little bit of time to decide on that one. Okay, here's one of our Risk Takers. Double Antiquarian, yeah. Here's one of our Risk Takers. I only have 2 Antiquarians, and I need one for a DD4. They don't have anything else that really helps us there. Hard Noggin actually would come in handy. Man, I wish that was melee accuracy instead of ranged. So that's kind of whatever. I know that we have another precise risk taker. There's risk taker, early riser on guard. Okay, so none of our risk takers also have a damage quirk. Protect Me only has 3 charges. Yeah, they did change it to that. I'm hoping that we can kill it within those rounds, at least one of them each time. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about Darkest Dungeon 2 like since Sunday, trying to figure out which way I want to go. Yeah. So I'm Pickle. Boy, welcome in. So Risk Taker is 10% damage. I mean, we have Precise Striker. Can't really, well, right there is 10% damage on Brights. And they also have accuracy and the crit. We might take Zed to Dark Dungeon 3. Precise Striker, Slugger, Eldritch Slayer. The Stalk is Eldritch. The Stalk is Eldritch. So they actually have 10% damage against the Stalk. Accuracy against 10 accuracy against it without trinkets. And 10% additional crit. I think Gurking is going to Dark Dungeon 3. We have to kill the Stalk. The more reliably we one-shot the Stalk, the better. I was wanting to take Gurking to Dark Dungeon 2, but if we take him to 3, who are we taking into 2? We want our Luminous Natural Swing probably going into DD4. Let me go ahead and put this. So, Louis, you're probably going to the 4th Darkest Dungeon. Hard Noggin might actually help out there as well, so congratulations, Louis. Condolences, maybe? Yeah, I think Gurking is going to 3. Now, who am I taking to Dark Dungeon 2? It depends on the strategy. Either way, we want to take a bit of dodge, right? Yeah, we do. All right. So it looks like Clorkin is probably going to Dark Dungeon 2. And then which Hellions do we have left? We have Reezy. What does he have for Dark Dungeon 1? He has Risk Taker. He has Hard Noggin. Meh. This doesn't really matter. Zed has accuracy and crit. Hot to Trot, Fairweather Fighter. So they can kill an enemy on round 1. So they're kind of in the lead right now. Tri-Paladin has nothing of note. And Solar On Guard Early Riser also helps them attack first. They have Hard Skinned. But I think we need to go for the accuracy and kill potential. So Zed looks like they're going to Dark Dungeon 1. All right. Class number 2. What else are we taking at all 4 of them? A Vestal. So let's look at our Vestals. I know that Kin and Squid are our 2 best Vestals. So let's take a look at them. We're going to remove this curse before we go because I do not want the minus max health. And we have killed the Countess, so we can just remove it as a disease. So we have Hippocratic Photomania. So reduction in stress, extra healing. Mankind Hater is good in there as well. Like against some of the humans, like the Brawler or whatnot, she's going to get minus 35% stress taken. It's going to be fantastic. Darkest Dungeon 4 is going to be the longest fight, though, and probably the most stress-intensive. So maybe her. How's it going, Doi? Welcome in. Kin, oh, man. Kin has Hard-Skinned, Evasive. So Kin is either going to Darkest Dungeon 2 or 4, we know. It depends on which one we're going to try to dodge on. I feel like we're going to stack dodge in Darkest Dungeon 4 more than in 2. But I feel like Hard Skin helps us in 2 more than in 4. Alright, I'm taking Kin to 2. All right. Squid is going into 1. Or, I mean, into 4. Okay. Let's look at our other ones here. So, hard-skinned. Hard-skinned might... And irrepressible might come into play in 1 and 4. Iceman has nothing that helps in those, so they're in the bottom of the list right now. Barian, nothing that helps. Chipmunk, nothing that helps. And Tough. All right, well, there's our 2 Vestals. We got Nick and we got Smarty. It looks like Nick is probably going to go... Let's see. Tough is the health. Quick draw. It looks like Smarty's going into Darkest Dungeon 1. Phil 10, sorry, we haven't even started. Yeah, I know. This planning phase is already making me worry about specifically the second Darkest Dungeon. I'm just really worried about the second Darkest Dungeon, honestly. Okay, so we got our Hellion and we got our Vestal. You just haven't been error at work and your staff have been paid the right bonus. Tomorrow when they get pay slips, say you're relieved to. Okay, so now we have 2 more roles to fill. We are going to take the Antiquarians. Can I... Man, I don't know. Can I kill the bosses in Darkest Dungeon 2 within 3 rounds? I don't know. I don't know that we can. It's a typo. Human error. If we can't do that, then... basically I have to try to dodge the eye moves, and the eye moves are like 122 accuracy, so not everyone is going to have 90+% chance to dodge. Oh man, I'm worried about that dungeon. Let's see, none of this helps us. This is just like whatever, it doesn't matter at all. Hard skin, quick reflexes, hot to try. All right, Raccoon. You got a terrible job, my friend. Tet's going into number 4. He's going to Aspen. Welcome back. Okay, so we need our backline position for Darkest Dungeon 1 and 3. 1 and 3. So in 3, we have a couple of options. We can take a grave robber. She'll help in case the stalk doesn't get one-shotted. She can finish the stalk off. She's got good dodge. She can buff her own dodge to make it even higher. But, oh, I can't. They're both males, so I can't use Houndmaster or Man-at-Arms. No, that's why. The other option is to use one of these 2. These ones are much... I was going to call them thick. These are much more thick. That's sexist. No, we did a boys run too, so... cover all bases. The good thing about having one of these as well in either Dark Dungeon 1 or 3 is we get another backup heal. I think blood is also nice. The blight in there is kind of annoying. All right, let's look at our grave robbers. Luminous Eldritch Slayer. Clauder. Clinch was like... Clinch, wasn't they... They're the one that we got for free at 6 with the shard event. It's like they were destined to go to Darkest Dungeon 3. So I think Clinch is going... Matt, I'm sorry, but you are like the worst of our grave robbers, so you're probably not going to any of the 4. We also have Natural Swing Evasive, so an Eldritch Hater. Man, these are so good for the Darkest Dungeons. Tough, Deadly, blah, blah, blah. All right. So basically, Koro and Clinch. Not Koro. Who was the other one? QZ and Clinch. Both fantastic. Who do I want to take in Dark Dungeon 3? Well, we are gonna, we're not gonna stack dodge as much in there, but they'll have enough dodge just based off their sharpened letter opener, evasive, plus their toxin trickery and camp buff. So she's actually gonna have quite a bit. This one has reduced stress, but more damage against the stalk and the cyst. Natural Swing, 5 accuracy versus Clinch, who has 10 accuracy against the stalk. Clinch is going to Darkest Dungeon 3. You get to live. Got a mod that continues the mid-arm story. Turns out he has come out of transgender, and this mod even has him in more feminine attire. I want the link? No. Oh, good. That means QZ is going to Darkest 1. All right, let's take a look at our team so far. All right. So for Darkest Dungeon 4, we have Louis, we have Squid, we have Ted. Okay. So we need one more person for Darkest Dungeon 4. We are going to be dodge stacking in Darkest Dungeon 4. So I want to probably bring one of the shield breakers. Evasive, Luminous, plus dodge trinkets. Beast Slayer. And I don't know, she might be better to bring to one of the other ones. Finn has hard skin, tough, deadly, early riser. All these are really good. So probably one of those two. I feel like they're probably better in it than even our Grave Robber. I might see. I don't know. We have the Plague Doctor too, but I don't think I need it. It's coming out. Probably took a lot of courage. Probably did. All right, yeah. So Dark Dungeon 4, we will take one of these. Yeah, it should be fine. Who are we gonna take though is the question. I think we go the dodge stat because once the Antiquarian's dead, we still want the Shieldbreaker to dodge a lot. Yeah, alright, so Lucario, you're going to Dark Dungeon 4, my friend. Okay, so there's our Dark Dungeon 4 team. Got it. Now let's go on to 3. I told you at the beginning of the stream is going to be a lot of planning. Let's put in the work now and plan this out to the best of our abilities so that the dungeons go more smoothly, right? Let's not just run in and be like, oh no, I meant to take them. Oh god, Nick, you're level 3? Why did I think you were maxed as well? Nick is not going to the Darkest Dungeon. Just watch you do the 12-week challenge. You did. Boo. I'm sorry. At least you can always go back to that one. It's, Nick. Nick, what are you trying to do? Like it's Nick's fault. Like it's Nick's fault. All right, so that means it's one of these 3. Iceman has extra healing received. Woo! Extra healing. All right, Iceman, you're in. Nick, get that 3 out of your name. What are you doing? They can do it. Yeah, he's tough. He's got this. Wish we had one more good Vestal. All right, Clinch. And then, who else do we say is going to 3? Probably one of our, Antiquarian Musketeer. We could also take Plague Doctor, right? Plague Doctor used to be MVP for Darkest Dungeon 3. She's still fantastic for it, but you only get 3 stuns. 3 double stuns. So after round 3... Emboldening Vapors, though, is going to help us to one-shot. I think we still take the Plague Doctor in order to get that one-shot set up on the stalk. Thinking 8 dungeons ahead, the chess strategy, that's right. The other vessels look more like the ones you're used to. Yeah. So I'm probably going to take them to this. So then they can give Emboldening Vapors to the Hellion. Make it so that she routinely one-shots the stalk, and then everyone else can just go in ham on the cyst. I'm probably the only person to ever get Hippocratic Vessel. Yeah. Wish I had a few more of them. We only have 2. Alright, that looks good. Darkest Dungeon 2. Alright, this is a scary one. This is the scary one. This we have one of our Antiquarians going to. Alright, so we have 1 slot available for Darkest Dungeon 2. Darkest Dungeon 2 does have a couple of things that guard. Maybe, should I put Lucario on 2 instead of 4? Maybe swap these. We're gonna go dodge stacking, and we need this to be our big dodge stacked dungeon, right? So, I think either way is probably fine. Let me take a look at our other... I don't think we had any more dodge on our... No. These guys aren't dodging anything. So I think we take either Finn or Lucario. Lucario has +10 base dodge. Alright, let's think about how much dodge Finn's going to be at with Antiquarian buff. Okay, they are at, what? These 2 are not activated right now, so 25 on top of what they currently have. What do they have? 48, like 53. They're going to be at 83. 83. So 83 is about 75% dodge chance against the eye. Revelation. And Hippocratic Vessel once. She's got triple crit. Insta-kill the first dungeon after you got her. Oof. Had 3 Hippocratic and Gothic cults in your first estate. I seem to get Hippocratic Hellions. I don't know why. We're going to have to take Lucario to Dark Dungeon 2. We need that extra 10 dodge. Wait, we're going to have the camping dodge also. I changed my mind. Finn, you're going to 2. We will have the camping dodge. It should get them up to about 85% dodge, which is still a little bit scary, but also having Serpent Sway and Dark Dungeon 2. I mean, we're going to have Serpent Sway either way. They're both shield breakers, but... Alright, now for our Darkest Dungeon 1 team. We got Zed. We got Smarty. We got QZ. We have 1 slot open. Okay. We need to just friggin' murder stuff on round 1. We need to take out, like, the finger on round 1. We're not going to be stacking dodge on this as much. Maybe 1 dodge trinket each. So we just need some big damage pouring in on round 1. If we take a Hellion, she's basically only going to be able to use if it bleeds, because she's going to jump into front. How's it going, Stria? Welcome in. Hellion will be fine for the boss, but I feel like it's not going to do as much on the way there. Our other options are Pilot Wash and Ink Boy. Beast Slayer, thick-blooded, quick reflexes, risk taker. Keely, welcome in. Pilot Watch has Mankind Hater, which actually is nice in Dark Dungeon 1. The problem is the shuffling horror, right? Like, Pilot Watch and Ink Boy might be... Although they actually could save us on it, right? They have that extra heal, so like if our Vestovich shuffles to position 1 and we need a heal, they very well might be in position to heal. Want to borrow your Hardskin Hippocratic Eldritch Slayer Musketeer? I do, yeah. I do. I'm probably going to take Ink Boy. $52 health. All right. It only costs 1 Hippocratic Vestal. All right, guys, we are set up. We have all 4 of our teams ready. So now we check to see if we need to put any of our, you know, Dark Dungeon 2 team members in here to get rid of anything before we start this. Finn, minus 5% crit if HP is below 50. That might come into play. Could. Plorkin, completely fine. Nothing there that will hurt us. Kin, slow reflexes probably doesn't matter, honestly. The monsters in here are all gonna probably beat Kin out on speed anyway, so it's not really a big deal. If there's nothing else to remove, we'll get rid of it. But Raccoon with the yips, so that's also probably not gonna matter. There is a scenario where like an enemy has just a couple health left, and hitting it with festering vapors would finish it off. So Raven Raccoon, maybe, again, not a big deal though. So we'll go ahead and get rid of Dud Hitter. Very well might be that Finn's under half health, and they need a crit to save the run. Hopefully it doesn't get to that tight, you know, but it could. So the other thing is Yips versus... Now, Raccoon's probably going to be spamming dodge almost always, right? But we might use them to finish someone off. I can't imagine that I'm going to, but again, we might as well get rid of it. It could come into play, and we're friggin' rich. All right. We want to get rid of the Crimson Curse on Squid. We killed the Countess, so now we can just get rid of it like a disease. I don't think they infect on the same round as healed. If I'm remembering right. If it does, Raccoon and Finn are going to have to switch for other Antiquarian and Shieldbreaker. Like, we have a reserve for those if it happens, but hopefully not. The other thing I wanted to look at is districts. Healing while eating could help. We are taking... taking the Grave Robber, so... Also taking the Plague Dodger, but that one doesn't really help us. The Grave Robber having 5% additional crit could come into play here for sure. Do we have enough to trade in for 68 portraits? Let's find out. We got 3 there, so we need 65 more. I think we do with all the crests, right? So we need, what, 50 more? Portrait's just so expensive. All right, we got this. We got this. The outsider on fire with 2 disease dudes. She really just has more energy than the normal kids. She's like one of those goth kids, so she chooses that. She's like, you know, she gripes about conformists and stuff. She's like, conformist. Bounty hunter, grave robber, highman. All right. Great. We don't have enough to unlock that. All right. So I want to look at our people going to Dark Dungeon 3 as well. Gurking doesn't need anything removed. Iceman doesn't need anything removed. Clinch doesn't need anything removed. Payback. All right, we are good. So now we just get our trinkets and we are ready to go. Pretty sure everyone has every move. We're not going to use these, but it's tradition. It's tradition to make this video take as long as possible. It's like how we take all the resources out to the final dungeon. Like take shovels, everything. There's no blockages. Just take them all though. There's only S tier character. Might be right. All right, so we are not going dodge heavy in this. We might do like a single dodge trinket on each character, but I don't know. I'm not decided. I don't think we are. Our dodge is pretty decent on this team, even without those trinkets. So I think we're just going to try to blast through the enemies. We can take Sacred Scroll. The only downside is it's going to reduce her stun and damage, and she actually does decent damage, and we might need the stun a bit. So we could take something like Salacious Diary. It's a little bit less healing. It might be worth. Overall, also stress skills while camping. It's kind of interesting too. Flex on the ancestor. So I might take Salacious Diary. The other thing that I want to take on her is perhaps bleed resistance. So Matt's about to like just explode. He's like, you're gonna take the heart? So I might take the flesh heart trophy. We gotta think. All right, we can't do anything about the stress. There's nothing we can do about stress in the dungeon. We're just gonna have to try to kill before the stress gets to a problem. Hope for the best in that regard. What can actually kill us then? Crit the finger. Crit the finger is probably the scariest thing in here for us. So we might take the flesh heart. The other option is to take some dodge, getting her up to 35 dodge. Getting her up to 35 dodge, she's going to dodge about 1 in 3 times against the normal enemies in here, as opposed to dodging like 1 in 4 times. So it's not as great when we're not stacking it, right? So she might still dodge a few things. We'll see. So this is probably what we're going to go with. With 51 health, she can actually survive, especially with the protection. She can actually just survive 2 critical fingers. No additional comments. All right. So Zed has Hot to Trot, Fairweather Fighter, Precise Striker, Natural Swing, Warrior of Light. Oh my god, Zed is going to have so much damage on turn 1. It's ridiculous. That's some crazy damage. As long as Zed doesn't take damage on turn 1 before she gets to go, she's just gonna rip something. She's probably gonna one-shot things. That's crazy. So I'm kind of tempted to take the Quick Draw Charm, because with the Quick Draw Charm, Zed is going to kill position 4 enemy every single time. So what she talks about in that diary? Yeah, I think so. So it's very tempting to take. I might do it. The only downside is it doesn't help us at all against the Shuffling Horror. In fact, it's a liability against the Shuffling Horror a little bit, because it's going to slow them down after turn 1. But I might take it. The other option on them for this trinket position would be like Feather Crystal. She has good base dodge anyway. Plus, we're probably going to give her the camping dodge buff. So with that, she would dodge about half the time. She's already going to dodge like 1 in 3 on the way there. So, yeah. She has Natural Swing, so we could add Focus Ring. With Focus Ring plus Natural Swing, we probably don't have to worry about her missing at all. Um, the more I think about it, I think I'm gonna lean into Crescendo. Does she need that extra damage? God, her damage is gonna be so crazy. I have no idea. I haven't seen that one. Is the 2 speed gonna make us reliably go before the stress casters? No. So I think either Focus Ring or Ancestor's Pin here. Ancestor's Pin if we don't want to worry about reducing our dodge. And Focus Ring if we're worried about accuracy. I think I am worried about accuracy more. So I'm going to take the Focus Ring. All right. So same thing with Ink Boy. I'm thinking about taking Quick Draw. If we can kill like 2 enemies on round 1, that would be incredible. Incredible. So maybe Quick Draw again. Fuseman's Matchstick is also good. Prophet's Eye. I think I might take Prophet's Eye. They already have good damage. Prophet's Eye is going to give them speed. They're going to be in position 4 after the first round. Pick off those healing cultists. Yeah, what's going to be weird is we aren't going to recover on those. Maybe. I don't think so. Ink Boy could actually allow us to recover on those fights. It would just take hundreds of rounds. So we're probably going to take Prophet's Eye. Now QZ, we're going to go differently. QZ is going to go mainly dodge. They are the most brittle. A single critical finger plus the bleed can get them close to death's door. If anything else hits them, they're done. They are going... We could give them the dodge buff from the camp. So they're at 45 plus their own dodge, 55. Yeah, we're going to lean into dodge on them. So we're going to use her class Crimson Court Trinket, I believe. Yeah, we'll use that. It's going to give her 5 dodge. And then we're probably going to give her Ancestor's Coat. 15 dodge. We could give her Overture, but it's going to lower her accuracy, which we don't want. The other option is Wilbur's Flag. She loses a little bit of dodge, but she's not going to be as stressed. I think Ancestor's Coat is good here, though. All right. I think this is good. As far as Zed's moves, this is definitely what we're going to start out with. We got upgrades, we got our trinkets, we got our skills, got every camping thing, upgrades, trinkets. Okay, do I want to take Salacious Diary? Yeah, I'm going to. I think it's the better take here overall. We lose 8% healing. What is that? 1 or 2 healing per heal. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Upgrades, camping, or skills camping rather. So that's gonna come into effect when they're in position 4. Hopefully they're in position 4 most of the time. They might not be against Shuffling Horror all the time, but we can try to shuffle there. Love the art of the game. Yeah, absolutely. Aim shot, sidearm. Okay, this is what we want to start with. QZ. All right. Here I'm selling logs to you. Noise canceling headset. Jeez. All right, guys, this is it. This is it. This is going to be a long stint of dungeons. So while we're loading in, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. While you guys listen to the Darkest Dungeon stuff. So we usually take everything here just to like, just because. Got the Darkest Dungeon art book? Yeah, me too. I won it actually in a competition with Redhook. I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. But yeah, it's really awesome too. I really like the information they give about the making of the game, the process of the making of the game. A Persian. We get to take these out with us, so yeah, we'll take them all. Had to do it. Wait. Well, did you clip the finger thing? So yeah, all the food, all the torches, all the holy water, all the bandages, Aegis, medicinal herbs, antivenom. Of course you did. So shard dust, the only thing we could use shard dust for is stacking toxin trickery. I don't think we need to do that here. All right. Good. I was going kidding. Welcome in. All right, I'm gonna run and use the restroom while it's loading in. You guys are listening to the ancestor talk about end of the world crap. So here we go. The beginning of the end.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart. The world crap is the best. All right, here we go. All the planning has been done. Empty bladder, clean hands. The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Fattens itself on my failures. What a jerk.
Decimated.
Young King, welcome in.
Maintain the offensive.
Long day. Going to a party later. Good.
Continue the onslaught.
Good, good, good.
Destroy them all.
Nice test of our damage. Man, because of the quick draw, she's actually going faster than our grave robber there, which is a little problematic, but ooh, look at that damage. Haha, we resisted.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Shout out some high-ranking people in the army for dumb stuff going on. Soldiers. Went surprisingly well, though. Okay, good. I think this party's gonna do well. I think it'll be fine in this one, especially, yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's nice that it went much better than what you were expecting, right? Those are the easy fights, so we got
In
real
Radiance,
tests coming
may
up
we
here.
find victory.
Okay, so I was gonna try to decide whether we're taking out the witch or the priest first. I was kind of leaning towards the witch, but looks like it's not gonna be the case. So priest it is.
As the fiend falls, a faint
The party,
hope
we good?
blossoms.
Friends party. The parties are always awesome. Good dodge. Thinking about having to reposition this a little bit. It's gonna screw up if we want to use Iron Swan, but we're not using Iron Swan right now, really, so it might not really matter.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted. and
Need 15. We
purpose is
can't
made
kill on
clear.
crit here either way. Could weaken her for the next round though. Oh, bad dodge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna need Inkboy. Ooh, our vessel dodge, nice. 7 speed versus 9. We're gonna be able to go ahead of this one again, and we probably can get the kill with them. So let's try to get a kill on the stress caster. We didn't. Kill stress caster or kill damage dealer. We have no means of healing stress, so this guy has like 20% crit though or something. So if he gets through, it's gonna hurt. All right. We'll just dodge everything with a focus ring. It's fine. Forget the fact that our vessel didn't dodge anything previously, but we can get a little stress off, like very little. We can't stall for very long. No, I did not. Not this time. Come now, welcome in. Nice. It hit both times. Ooh, we might be able to stall a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, we can stall another round. And we might as well do it. We can get 3 more stress off for free. Absolutely. Might be the difference between getting afflicted or not later on. Yeah, we didn't get it that time. All right. Let's see if we can get the kill with our Hellion at the chance of getting 3 more stress off, though. Nope.
Slowly,
Too slow.
gently.
Okay, let's think about this party layout. I need to put there. The downside is we won't be able to do Iron Swan because she's going to jump in front. I think it's still going to pan out to be more damage overall, though. I don't know. That's only giving us accuracy and speed, right? Yeah, that's fine. For some reason, I was thinking it was giving damage as well.
You, my friend, are rated E for excellent.
Astronaut, tier 2. Thank you, astronaut. 29 months, man. That's a long time. Thank you,
A
astronaut.
blazing star is born.
Very much appreciated. Much love to that astronaut. He's been here a very long time. So that, yeah, our main de-stress is gonna be dodge. It's not really a de-stress, but stress prevention. Hey, look, it's the triple finger team. Modded classes? I don't have any modded classes. Ooh, nice.
Ground quakes.
Nice, nice, nice. Death Lash. Honestly, we'd rather see that than the finger, so. Musketeer is a DLC character. She's identical to the Arbalist. She was originally a Kickstarter character, and then they gave her out to everyone for free when Color Madness came out. But she is the exact same as the Arbalist. The only difference is a single trinket. That's it. That is it. We almost killed 2 priests on turn 1. That's kind of ridiculous. Ooh, there's first finger. Is this good? Nice. Yeah, Musketeer is just basically a reskin of the Arbalist, but it is a free DLC. Anyone that has Darkest Dungeon can pick her up for free if you'd like.
Be wary.
Yeah, all the art's different.
Triumphant pride.
But as far as like her stats,
dizzying
like
fall.
the names of the moves are different. So like for instance, aim shot is the equivalent to the primary attack of the Arbalist. It's the exact same everything, exact same stats. Their only real difference aside from artwork and graphics is a single trinket. Oh yeah, PvP, that's a different story. Yeah. In PvP they're different.
The promise of safety.
I missed this? I don't know. Musketeer's been around since when was she added to the Kickstarter? Late 2017 or something. So she's been around a little while. And then Color Madness is like what, 2 years old? She does. She has a gun instead of a crossbow. That's the difference. So. Ooh, there we go.
Executed.
You just always thought she was a mod. I can see that. Background art in Dark Dungeon looks cool. I know. It's really good.
Annihilated.
Yeah. Can't wait for Dark Dungeon 2. Yeah. Attacking in QZ. That's our person that we have stacked dodge on. Forgot how much easier this is with the lights on. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you like how the Musketeer looks a lot better than the Arbalist? I like how the Arbalist looks better overall, but it's all his personal preference, obviously. Man, we're not getting lucky with sidearm hitting what we want at all.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thanks, Polywash. There we go.
Decisive pummeling.
I think crossbows are really cool in games in general. I'm surprised they didn't have a bow character in general, like just a bow. I really like bows in games. The Falconer, which is a modded class, looks fantastic. Like she could go into Dark Dungeon, be one of the classes. Not a very good shot. I don't know, you got a crit in there.
Mount. So too will resistance.
And we are just slicing through things like, apparently screw dodge. Aside from the dodge on our Grave Robber for this dungeon, we're just wrecking stuff. Crossbows are probably your favorite looking weapon after halberds.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow
I'm a
it.
sword and shield kind of guy. Just remember I chose the Musketeer over you. Yeah, for good reason. Power's just too cool. Double Witch. They actually got a hit on QZ. Class cannon team always. Your graveyard is empty, you promise? Yeah.
Obliterated.
I believe you. Spread the glaive to the halberd. Yeah, I think I do too. Man, Zed is dodging more than our person that we have stacked dodge on. See? Oh no. Oh no. Roll bottom ends. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit the right person that time. Fantastic. pull Aim Boy forward. Don't pull him too far, or else we're gonna get another lunge. You don't want that, do you? I want that. He's at 46 stress, and we still we're not to the most stressful fight in here yet, so it's a little worrisome. A little worrisome. Funny boy. Well, they're dead next round, but all right, that's fine. Okay, that's not fine. Don't crit us. Don't crit us. Oh, it resisted the bleed on a crit. Feels bad.
Diminished.
Feels bad.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
All right, that was our worst fight so far. We're at 56 stress on Aim Boy. Or, not Aim Boy, excuse me. On QZ. It's all right. QZ's just getting ready for their first virtue of the run. If there's any time to have a first virtue, it's in the actual Darkest Dungeons. That'll be fun. So in Flesh, we'll come in. So what I like to do is there's a stress fight in this hallway before the boss. I like to take that fight and then walk backwards and camp for recovery before we actually take the boss. Unless we're in fantastic shape. However, I think I might camp here because they're so close to afflicting, or else we might get an affliction on that hall fight. That's my main concern at the moment, is an affliction on that hall fight. Do I guarantee the kill here? I mean, this could heal her is the thing. We're not gonna kill anything else, even if we crit. So I guess we should just guarantee the kill. Yeah, feels bad to use 3 moves on it, but whatever. And she got the 3 stress heal. Finger on Zed. No bleed. I'll try to stun that off. Okay, good. QZ, man, you were dodging everything in the beginning. Don't have 20 more dodge for the boss fight, though. So, 23 more dodge. Actually. These bottom end rolls, man. There we go. There's some dodges.
A singular strike.
Good, good. Can't bite yourself and heal someone else. Come on. So the Hellion's my favorite class. Hellion's so good. Love, love, love the Hellion. I'm gonna try to get a little stress off. Crazy because our stress reduction move is so terrible, but what? Critically bit yourself to critically heal something else? Bullcrap. It's working. There we go. There we go. Now she dodged.
Precision and power.
Oh, QC's down to 47 stress already. Crazy. And then she got the crit AoE heal on her for more stress reduction. This is pre-recorded. This is all set up. Can we get more? Can we get another one? Oh, we can get another stress heal. If it lands. Nope, it did not land. So we're trying to stall out a little bit. As long as we hit it twice per round, we're safe to do this. 3 more. Nice stress heal team. Thanks.
A powerful blow.
Hey man, it's working. We are down to 40. Okay, so there's the stress fight and then the boss fight. Let's go ahead and camp now. Scripted. Who on earth would stack dodge, right? We're going to use Sharpened Spear and Battle Trance. We're also going to use Bless. Aside from that, probably Clean Musket. We should have enough left for that because of the bonfire. All right. Let's do it.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, so Sharpened Spear, Battle Trance. We're going to give the 10 extra dodge to our Grave Robber with Bless. And then we're going to get this extra damage and crit on ranged attacks. And we even have some left over thanks to our district. Get some stress off. That's right. I'll get rid of those before I forget about them. All right. Stress fight. And we haven't been crit by the finger yet. The finger has landed like 5 times, no crit, which is kind of crazy. It's a pretty high crit move. I think it's like 20% or something. So I should be quiet.
Such a terrible assault.
Well, there's a Death Lash crit. So
Remind yourself that overconfidence
Done it now.
is a slow and insidious killer.
thanks, Polywash.
A momentary abatement.
All right, we made it to the boss.
This expedition at least promises success.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Where's that? Beeps. 4 months. 4 months already. Beeps, thank you for the resub. Very much appreciated. Much love to Beeps. Love to Beeps. Are we going to use Dazzling Light in here? I think I'm going to train out for Mace Bash for this. I might regret it, honestly.
Welcome
But if we
back.
get shuffled and our
Your
vessels in position
steadfast
1, this
loyalty
will allow
is
us to
greatly
actually
appreciated.
smack them instead of just move her backwards. So.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Jet Monkey, thank you for the resub with Twitch Prime 6 months. Thank you, Jet Monkey. And again, thank you for using Twitch Prime also. Twitch Prime counts same as a tier 1, so helps financially support the stream. Very much appreciated. Thank you guys. How's it going, Snowblind? Nick, welcome in. I don't know. This thing is actually stunnable. The more I think about it, I'm used to not taking Salacious Diary. Yeah, Mace Bash is actually good damage, especially against Unholy. It doesn't have a minus damage modifier. Obviously, her base character damage isn't great, so it's not like anything spectacular. I don't think I'm going to do Mace Bash. I think I actually want Dazzling Light. I'm so used to having her class trinket with minus 10% stun that I don't even try to stun in here, but...
All aboard the hype train.
All right, let's do it. Bash to the eye. Finally. Thank you. Ooh, no crits. Actually, a sad frontline damage skill. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons the Battle Vestal just doesn't work out. I'm actually going to start out by putting her dodge up. Oh god. It's this character that I want to stun, but it's in position 4. Eventually we'll be able to stun the front line, but yeah, I should have brought Mace Bash. I kind of forgot that these guys have 148. I was thinking about the stun resistance on the, what you call them? The Templars. Oh no, there's the crit finger. The heart though coming in handy, look at that. No bleed even on crit finger thanks to the heart. Pilot Wash, thank you for the 5 bits. Thank you, Pilot Wash. That was a mistake as well. I gotta chill out these mistakes. Man, her bleed resist is so crazy right now.
A momentary abatement.
Hate to do that, but Christ.
Well struck.
Oh, these bottom end rolls. Come on, man. Got 85 dodge in her though, so that's nice.
Soothed. Sedated.
Thanks. What a pal. Good crit. We got the bleed on it too, and it's a crit bleed, so it's 5 rounds, and she's gonna deal extra damage to bleeding targets, so that is real nice. Finally got rid of that stupid finger. Hopefully our next shuffle's a good one. There we go. Now it's in the back position. That's where we want it. She still has the damage debuff, so this next round, if she's in a position to attack, man, she got moved to 4 again. Should have went with my gut with the whole Mace Bash thing, huh? Oh well. Feels bad. Probably should have saved the Holy Wires for the people that don't have stacked dodge. What is... I swear their bleed resist feels so much lower. They've gotten bled every time. Everyone else is resisting, but no. Not Ink Boy.
A generous bestowal.
Income. Doy, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Doy. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. That's where we want to be. I think having the cooldown is nice, yeah. If we could spam it like Tree Branch Smackdown, that would be brutal.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point. A devastating blow.
Ranch should always sound funny. Yep. We were talking about that the other day. Were you here when we were talking about that? I'm sure. No, I was talking about it with Matt, about enemies having... Because there are some enemies that, because of their positional requirements plus their cooldowns, they will actually skip their turn occasionally. we were talking about that. Hey, look, the Ancestor Scroll.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
Number 1 is down.
delight?
Now it's on to the real one that I'm worried about. We're gonna have to do Dark Souls 2 without the mechanic the game gives you to do it. Sophobia, light sensitive, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and split this recording.